So guys, in today's Worth the Hype episode, we are gonna look at the perfume Italica by Xerjoff, and I will tell you if it is worth all that hype that is going on around it or not, in my humble opinion. So if you want to find out that, make sure to keep on watching this video. But before we get started, I would like to ask everyone who is new here to subscribe to my channel right now, and also please give it a huge thumbs up if you would like to see more of them. And once you're done with that, we can also get started. Hello everyone and welcome back. I haven't filmed for you these episodes in a while, so I decided to discuss with you fragrance Italica by the Italian brand Xerjoff that I have in this decant from Unique, which is an amazing place in case you want to test popular fragrances, because on their website you'll get an amazing selection of different brands, and not only decants are very handy because you can carry them anywhere you go with you, but also because this is an amazing way to test the fragrance before investing into it, before blind buying it, because if something is hyped, we are really drawn to it, we are excited, we are curious about it, but before you splurge on the fragrance that might turn out not to be your cup of tea, better get yourself a decant, and then you can decide whether you want to go for a full-size bottle or not. And by the way, those you can also get from Unique's website, and I will leave a link to it down below in the description box for you. So check it out. I also have a discount with which you can save some money. And with that being said, I think let's get started and spray it once again. I've been wearing it all day long, and this is something that I've been reaching out for over and over again. And it's interesting that I discovered this fragrance not because of so many reviews all over the internet, but because of our friend Tobin, who actually blind bought it and sent me a picture of this fragrance, and I really wanted to test it. And if you want to see my first impressions, then make sure to check out the video I will leave down below in the description box, and also put the link to it on the screen right now. But I remember I was absolutely blown. I mean, like, I loved it at first sniff. I sprayed on myself. I also tested another fragrance from Xerjoff that I didn't like, I didn't care about. All I wanted was this. And you know that feeling when you just hope the fragrance will stay on forever just because you love it so much, you don't want it to go anywhere. So that was the case with it. And then I got a decant, and I sincerely hope that the full bottle of this fragrance will join my collection someday, because it looks absolutely stunning. I tried to match my outfit to its design, and just in case I will get myself a full bottle of it, then I will review it for you once again in this outfit. Alrighty, so how does it smell? Well, some people call it the best gourmand ever, and I kind of agree with them, which is a crazy thing to say, because I love my gourmands. I have a lot of gourmands, and I can't get enough of them. So to call it the best is just a lot to say, but it's close. It's close, guys. So what's so special about this fragrance? What the hype is all about? Well, what's really interesting is its texture, because it is extremely milky and creamy. This is definitely an lactonic fragrance, hands down. It has this note of milk. It reminds me of dairy products. Dairy with lots of vanilla. So vanilla in here is one of the main players. However, when you spray it on, you might think that this is one of the sweetest things you've ever smelled, and that's true, but it's quite complex because it is also powdery, and as you know, I love my florals, I love my gourmands, and I love them to be powdery. So for this being sweet, being very powdery, and being very delicate, it's just like I don't know what to say. It's magic. Although, you know, it has some hidden twists in there. So In the top, we have note of almond. It makes this fragrance very powdery. It's not the cherry almond type of thing, if you know what I'm talking about, because a lot of almondy fragrances are cherry-like, amaretto-like. This is not what this fragrance is about. If you expect amaretto, cherry vibe, if you have some issues with almond, but you want a good almond fragrance, that would be it. That would be Italica. Actually, I have a whole video, like a best of episode dedicated to the note of almond. Check out that one. But I can tell you that in this fragrance we have a very, very exquisite almond note. It makes it powdery without making it too heavy. So it definitely pushes on the milk. But another top note is saffron, and I am personally not the biggest fan of it in food nor in perfumes, just because it smells to me too sharp and too metallic. But it's a nice idea to add something spicy to this pretty sweet blend, and although it doesn't make it overly spicy nor metallic nor even leathery, because that's another nuance of saffron, I think it brings in something special to the opening. And I like that this note is kept subtle. So in the middle we have two intensely sweet notes, which are vanilla and toffee. Now, what's the difference between toffee and, let's say, caramel? For me personally, caramel is more like brown sugar. It's like a crystal, if you will, and toffee is more gummy, is more chewy, is way softer than caramel, which is quite solid to me, and it smells sweeter. Toffee for me has more of this texture, and I would say that I personally prefer toffee over caramel. Let me know how about you. But toffee is noticeable, however, not dominant in this fragrance, because it is pretty much all about vanilla as it envelops on the skin. And I like that this vanilla has like a little bit of a dark side to it, thanks to that toffee, thanks to that saffron. It's not that straight up vanillin, if you know what I'm talking about. So this fragrance definitely smells of dessert. It is almost edible, but it doesn't smell just like a cake or just like cookie or something like that. Sometimes it reminds me of sweets, sometimes it reminds me of chai latte, you know, and in the base are sandalwood and musk, which really help with this creamy texture overall that is mainly provided by the note of milk. So I can tell you that this is an extremely invigorating, very inviting, warm scent. It is cocooning, it is very pleasant to wear it. I can tell you that it's not in a beast mode, which is definitely plus for me, because although I love strong perfumes, I don't want them to be overwhelming, because otherwise they will become annoying and just boring to me in the end. So I like the sillage. It is very cozy. That's why I'll be wearing it even more with cold days that are coming up. But it's like you want more, and the more you spray, it never gets too heavy as many fragrances do. However, I check reviews online, and although people rave about it, people go crazy about it, people claim it's the best gourmand, and once again, I sort of agree, there is another group of people for whom this fragrance is nothing special. It is cloying, it is head aching, and although thanks God I don't feel like that, I can understand where that comes from. Actually, I noticed that Sebastian from Smelling Great Fragrances said something about the fruity note, and I was first kind of like, where did you get it from? And then I sort of got what he means. But once again, this fragrance is full of surprises, and I definitely recommend you to check it out in case you're looking for something really, really satisfying, because it's like eating sweets, I'm telling you. And if you love gourmands, you might like it. But if you have any experience with it, please let me know how you feel about it. Is it worth the hype in your personal opinion? Because in mine it does, because it's also quite unisex. Everyone can wear it, and it is fantastic. Once again, full bottle worthy for me, but I would recommend you to test before invest. And once again, you can get a pretty generous decant from UniQ, even with my code just in case you are interested in their services. You can get the subscription, and let me know how you feel about my review. Are you excited now, or you will pass on Italica? Probably they wanted to capture the spirit of Italy, this Italian brand that specializes in very luxurious fragrances. And if you would like me to compare this fragrance to another pretty well-known gourmand from Casa Moratti line by Xerjoff, which is my favorite lira that you know I also fell in love with at first sniff, just let me know that. And if you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. I'm also on social media where you can follow me for more content. And if you want to support me, please donate on Buy Me Coffee website. It's very easy to do that. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, and let me know which other hyped fragrance you want me to discuss. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other in the next one really soon. Bye guys.